286 miles north, Warden Chad Alexander is on his way to deal with a different kind of threat.
Right now we're heading up to Forest Ranch. There's a residence up there that it appears has been feeding bears. Not sure if that's the case or not, but we are gonna go talk to the neighbors and the person at the property and find out exactly what's going on. People think that they're doing the animals a favor by feeding them. They really don't understand how much damage they're doing by habituating the animal to human food, free food that they can come to on a regular basis. They create a problem for themselves and a problem for the animal, because at that point now the animal's aggressive. Now, you know, the animal may have to be killed because of the situation that the person created.
Chad meets with the neighbors who called in the complaint.
How's it going? Good.
Has the trash been gotten in today?
There's a little bit of a mess.
You'll find the can tipped over and the trash will be spread all up and down the street out here.
Oh yeah, this is nothing.
Yeah, this is actually pretty lightweight. There's a mother bear and cubs that come around, and this lady, she's got names for them, and she goes down here to like the center of town and brags to people about it.
Now, if you go to any of the state or national parks, you're going to see signs, don't feed the bears. I think they have a reason for that.
The point is obviously we don't mind wildlife that much because we live here. We're in their domain, actually.
Sure.
But the problem is that they expect food from us. And if they don't get it, who knows what they're liable to do.
Got it.
I mean, it seems like every time a law person comes up here, they can't do anything about it.
Huh.
I guess maybe because they're not seeing it happen.
Wow. I have no idea. I haven't talked to this lady yet, but I'm gonna talk to her and see what happens. Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Good meeting you.
Using food donated by local grocers and restaurants, the homeowner has turned her property into a makeshift animal rescue, which has an open door policy.
This is kind of ridiculous. It's a lot. I mean, this 100% will attract a bear in to eat this stuff. I mean, fruits, vegetables, I mean, the fruit especially, that sweet smell is gonna attract bears from quite a ways away. This is way beyond what most people would have a problem with for attracting bears. But there's birds, horses, I don't know what else is back there behind the fence. So she's obviously got a lot of livestock here that she could potentially be feeding. I don't know if I'll be able to say that she's actually doing this solely to feed the wildlife, though very simple for deer, bears to come in here and feed on a lot of the stuff that she has here. Phew, it smells nasty.
Hello.
I'm Chad.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Well, what I'm here to do is talk to you about the bears and some of the other people in the area. But first, show me around the property if you don't mind, and show me everything here.
No, that's perfect. This is a 29-year-old horse, and she's done beautifully out here.
Okay.
The geese go in and play with them, and the guinea hens that some lady had ordered. There's Eric the Red, he's the Muscovy. Celeste and Mimi. Jacques Benet, Dudley came up with me. And then Lord Snowden, of course, didn't want to be in the pen anymore.
Got it.
So he's out and about.
What else do you have?
Potbelly pigs. The tortoise is sitting in front of the fireplace still right now.
Okay. You don't have to show it to me. It's okay. How many bears are generally coming right now?
9 bears. It was just a blessing. Patch Adams, darling elderly bear with a big patch on his rear. He showed up, and the cats sat out with him, and the dogs sat out with him, and it sort of brought some harmony. So you guys may think I'm totally wacko, which is fine. I've adored animals, and they've just been part of me since day one. Hello, Earl. Hello, Ezra. I grew up, my nanny was a large collie named Treve. My older sisters and my younger siblings all had the humans doing it, but Mother had a large dog, literally took care of me.
Despite the mess, no laws have been broken, so Warden Alexander tries to get her to clean up the yard by appealing to her love of animals.
If a person has a problem, i.e. the bear starts doing damage to their property or posing some kind of threat, the department doesn't trap and relocate bears. We don't take a bear and give it to somebody else to have the problem. Generally speaking, the bear gets shot or the mountain lion gets shot or something.
They put him back up in Butte Meadows.
Unfortunately, no. There's not a mechanism to do that. So you seem to have this, this feeling with the animals, and they like you and you like them, but it's when they go to somebody else. We're almost, in a sense, domesticating wildlife. You're bringing them to a place where they're looking for their apples, their bananas, or whatever it is they're coming here for. Really, what I'm here to do is try to keep all these animals wild, protect them, for the most part, from people. Now, most of the stuff won't be here. You'll be feeding those guys normal. Just make an effort to clean it up and make it so that they're not here. So.
Bandit. Strider.
Well, thanks again for all the help.
Thank you so much. No, this is perfect. I will see you later.
You take care. People probably just meet her and go, holy crap, she's crazy. They don't want to come up and help her, but all she needs is somebody to come up, load this stuff up, take it down for her, leave the good stuff so she can feed it to her animals. Done. We want to protect the bears. The main thing is not the fact that they're coming here. It's the idea they come here, then they're going to go somewhere else and get shot by somebody. I think she understood everything we were talking about today. She's a nice lady. A little different, but she's a nice lady.
"65 miles east in Lake Tahoe, bear nuisance calls have reached record highs. To help combat the problem, the Department of Fish and Game calls in biologist Mario Klipp.
I'm the regional aversion coordinator, and that means that I am primarily trying to capture bears that have been getting into a small amount of trouble. That means hanging around people's houses or other structures, sometimes getting into trash or bird feeders. Right now we are on our way to a location where bears have been getting into garbage. The intent is tonight to set some traps. I'm actually doing this on a semi-permanent basis. I just started a research project with Sonoma State University where I will be trying to understand whether the impact of a dog during the aversion protocol makes a difference. The bear that we are trying to catch today is the one that's been coming around trying to get into this dumpster. It actually bent the lid entirely up. It's a strong testament of how strong these animals are.
Bears have dragged the trash into the forest, but discarded food isn't the only thing they're eating.
So here's a perfect example. Someone had a nice party, and you can see the bear scat right here. And you can see that there's plastic in the scat right here. Obviously, having all this rubbish here in the forest is just atrocious.
Because the bear has grown accustomed to human food, Warden Klipp sets a trap featuring some of its favorite items.
We're almost done here. I'm going to close it up. Most of the food is going to be in this black bag. The black bag is attached to this wire. It will trip, and as a result, the door will come down, and the bear is captured. So it's now waiting for tomorrow, and hopefully we will catch a bear.
getting this?
Yep. He went in and just took it. This guy's smart.
Is he in there?
Yep.
Oh, dude. That's a legit wild bear.
All right, dude, you know what? We also gotta be careful if there's anything else around here.
That's right.
Damn. Guy's dead.
Outside Lake Tahoe, biologist Mario Klipp arrives to check his bear trap.
This is a truly black bear. He's very unhappy with me. We're just able to see that some of his canines are very yellow. And they also looked like they were worn off a little bit, which is an indication that it's an animal that's a little bit older. The plan is we're going to take this animal away to a safe location. We will release the bear in its home range. Bears don't really have territories. They have a home range that they share with other animals, with other bears. Now, this animal will have another chance to live through the winter and be a wild bear. Try to stay away from the bear snot.
Rather than relocate the bear, the wardens are employing a different tactic called negative aversion.
What we're trying to do here is teach it a lesson. It's very important that we harass the animal while it's leaving the area so that the bear knows this is not a good area to hang out, and we hope that because of this negative experience, it will either change its behavior or vacate the area altogether. Steven, good morning. Hey, Darren. What did you guys bring with you today for non-lethal capabilities?
So we brought our less lethal 12 gauge. In the summertime, we're doing a lot of bear aversion. So this is the less lethal slug, a slug that's about a 1/2 inch solid chunk of rubber.
Okay.
Put in that sec. We also have 15 pellet rubber buckshot. And these are designed just to sting the bear. We actually are required to shoot the bears in the rump, or it poses a lot less of a chance of injuring or killing them. So, you know, the intent is to chase them off and to sting them, send them a message that this isn't an area where they want to be.
Developed in the early 1970s, this technique was designed as an alternative to putting nuisance bears down. By scaring the bear with loud noise, paintballs, rubber slugs, and a Karelian bear dog, Mario hopes to save its life.
The plan is that I'm going to be standing on this side of the trap with the dog, and I also have a paintball gun with me. When we're all in position, I'm going to count till 3. On 3, I'm going to release the last ledge, and I'm going to step back. At that point, sometimes the bear will get out immediately. Sometimes it needs some coaxing because it's focused on me or on someone else and doesn't realize that the trap door is open. If that happens, just feel free to yell, "Hey bear," or bang on the trap so that it goes out. We have 2 people with lethal, 2 people with non-lethal, correct?
Yeah.
So we'll have 1 person with lethal and 1 person with non-lethal here, and 1 person with lethal and non-lethal there. So the intent is to send the animal in the direction of the woods. It's not always easy to do that, but if the animal starts drifting that direction, just try to hit it with your non-lethal rounds. In terms of the dog, I will point out an area as to where to start shooting when the animal comes out of the trap. Shoot twice. On the last shot, I will release the dog. If it is safe to shoot at the bear, safety is first, and that the dog is not getting it injured by either paintballs or by non-lethal rounds or whatever else. If it does climb up a tree, we will go to the tree and try to get it up the tree as high as possible. Again, to reinforce the message that you don't want to hear people are bad news and so are dogs. As soon as the bear hits this log, start letting go.
Okay.
Yes, I know. You're gonna get ready to go for him.
Ready for this?
Okay. As I said, I'm going to count till 3. And 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Let's go get him! Let's go get him! Go get him!
Pretty good sized
That's a
lumpy
fat
bear.
bear right there.
Holy cow.
Where's the bear? Sylvia, get him!
It's going back down the camp.
Go get him, Via. You tell him. You tell him. Over here. It's up a tree. Haha. There's a tussle between him and the dog. The dog got him at the base of the tree, and then I showed up, and my presence.
There's his head.
Well, it's
sticking out
interesting
right there.
how such a large animal
You see,
can
right?
still
Yeah.
scale a tree this quickly.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, they're magnificent. Yeah. And you can still hear him breathing heavily all the way down here. To kind of our distress noises. So what we will do is we'll back off to that edge of the run, and you know, we'll give him a few minutes. Maybe when he sees us leave, he feels that he can come down. Yeah, coming. Yes. Good boy. We decided to call off the chase. We hope that he's learned his lesson, and we hope that we're not going to find it back in town again. Load up. Good boy.
Fish game. Tell the folks that are there, that are yelling and screaming, to be quiet. I'll be down there straight away. Just got a call that there's a black bear stuck in a fence about 15 to 20 minutes south of here. There's folks yelling and screaming at it and freaking it out, and it's dangerous. You know, it's like having a cat on a string. Black bears are pretty mellow, but when they feel threatened, they'll attack you. So you don't see bears openly in the valley commonly. In my opinion, it's scared, kind of feeling threatened. If we don't get there relatively fast, it could turn into something worse. So I just want to try to stop that before it gets started. There it is. There's the bear right there in the field. Yeah.
And he was up in the big tree right there in the water, and that guy came driving around scaring him, trying to get him off his property, I guess. I just want them to save the bear.
Yeah, let me go talk with this guy real quick. We don't want him to go that way or he'll get creamed on the highway.
Saving the bear is a top priority for Boyd, but not at the expense of human life.
Get off the road and move over there right now.
How you guys doing?
How the hell did he get down here?
Maybe he was down here hunting hogs, I don't know.
Yeah, but we can't have him in here with these horses. Horses all over out there. Then we've got bulls on the other side.
I understand what you're saying. That's why I want to get him out of this field.
Can we just shoot him?
Well, I don't want to shoot it here. If I can push him back down towards the creek, it'd be a lot safer. Well, let's push it this way. We'll try to get it through this spot here.
Get rid of all these people.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, get your cars and move them over there. The bear's gonna come under this spot right here.
No, I'll shoot him if we don't get him out of here soon.
Get back here and keep him out of the horses. I'm gonna bring my rifle over here. If something bad happens, then I'll take it, but I'd rather try not to. If we can get this gate open, I'll get these cars out of here. You go back and do the exact same thing you did, and I'll slowly push him into that gate. I totally understand his concern. You know, he doesn't want his horses freaking out. They'll break their own legs, they'll jump the fence and kill somebody on the freeway, and no bear's life is worth somebody dying. So if these people will get out of here.
You in the white car, get your car out of the way. We're moving the bear that way.
I want this bear to get shot. That's what's gonna happen if this rancher starts running horses.
Hey, move your car that way.
People frustrate me when they don't think smart. That bear's looking for a way out, but these guys gotta move.
Everybody get in your car and go over there, now.
While Boyd tries to disperse the crowd. 477 miles north. It's Boyd versus bear.
I'm worried about this guy's horses. I'm obviously worried about the people that are rubbernecking up there when the bear's trying to get through. That bear right there, if it attacked somebody, it would have no trouble at all killing them, at all. If he runs across the freeway, he's gonna get shot, period. I'm gonna kill it. It's not something that I wanna do, but at the same time, I can't afford to have somebody's little kid die on a car wreck because I didn't take action. Crap, bear's going back this way. My goal is to get him out of here. You know, odds are that he was following hogs, or hog scent, and got underneath that wash right there. And now we're in mischief. See how he's real high-headed, kind of got his nose up. He's unsettled. We're just gonna take it real slow, move him through that wash.
Boyd's mission is to drive the bear back into the wild. But the moment it becomes a threat, he'll move to plan B.
That bear right there, if it attacked somebody, it would have no trouble at all killing them, at all. Bear's gonna try to tree in that oak. I'm gonna have a couple of CHP units come up and get these rubberneckers out of the way. If he'll stay treed, I think at dark he'll go back out that wash. He's troubled by everything going on, obviously. He's not showing any aggressive tendencies, he just wants out. So we'll back off. I wanna be quiet, let the bear calm down. I just want the bear to be relaxed and then if he's gonna mellow out and go.
Boyd's plan is to wait it out until the bear returns to the woods.
We're 10, Highway 36, the approximate mile marker.
But an urgent call for backup springs Boyd into action.
Right now we're responding to backup. Sounds like a cartel type stop. I want to get there as soon as I can.
Fish and game wardens don't just protect wildlife, they also put their lives at risk tracking down illegal marijuana grows run by armed drug cartels. And it's the start of the growing season.
If you're sitting out on the side of the road with a couple of bad guys, you're always in danger. I'm gonna put the hammer down. I'm gonna get there. This is gonna be good right here. It's time to get it on.
In Shasta County, Warden Brian Boyd responds to a call for backup from a fellow warden.
She hasn't been searched, but
Vehicle's clear?
Vehicle's clear, there's nobody in there. I haven't got to the bottom of it if there's any other weapons in there. The back's full of dope, shelves of it.
Rope.
Which one's in there, rope?
Oh, rope.
Right here?
Hardy blocks.
All right.
Oh. All clones. ¿Tiene armas, cuchillos?
Toes out?
Toes out?
Toes out. All right, no weapons, right?
He's by himself. I mean, the response time that it took us to get to him, if things would have went down bad, it's like a gunfight. I mean, you're just gonna come there and count how many rounds were shot. So I was glad to see he had everything under control when I got there. That always makes me happy.
She not talking at all. I just asked her where they were going when they moved in. I walked around the rear of the truck to talk to him, and all of a sudden, it was the good stuff coming out the back, and it was blacked out. I couldn't see anything, and then...
Tomato smell.
Yeah, tomatoes.
I don't think they're gonna have it. Both these guys are running all that shipment. They've got a food shipment in there as well. So we're gonna tow the vehicle and seize what evidence we have, remove all the marijuana, and the vehicle will go back to car jail, and these guys will go to people jail.
We'll look for anything that we could link with the grow. Jesus Malverde, Mexican drug lord.
All these are clones. They've all got these clipping foams. They'll take a cutting out of a nice, healthy female that they want. They'll clip it, put it in this foam, add growth hormone to it, and it grows and makes an exact replica of the plant that they just clipped from. So these are gonna be they'll be really good plants. And they start off pretty fast too.
The wardens may have stopped a Mexican cartel from growing marijuana on public land, but the pot plants aren't the most important item they've seized.
Get rid of your gloves immediately after that, my friend. I mean, it's bad stuff. It appears to be what is called metaphosis. It's like a highly mutagenic, carcinogenic insecticide. You can't get it here. In the States, it's outlawed. I'm gonna take that glove off so flaming fast after I'm done touching it. This stuff's incredibly toxic. So.
Didn't you get that stuff on your skin once, or?
Yeah, I got some of that stuff on my skin one time, and my skin just melted off. It poisons bears. They'll poison stuff with it. Plus, all the fish die. All the little salmon parr up in the creeks die because that stuff comes down and just croaks them. Kills all the macroinvertebrates, the stuff that they eat. It's disgusting. I mean, that bottle alone is. It's a big deal that he got this stop and at least got one of those bottles out of there. I'm stoked. There are no differences between poachers and growers. There are zero differences. The growers are worse because they poach all our game and then they poison our lands. Great bust, got lots of plants. Those plants are gonna go on the ground and got a couple in custodies. I mean, it's a good caper. Any day you go out and get a couple of guys off the street that are doing wrong is a good day.
Warden Galway takes the suspects to jail, but Boyd has one more case to close.
Right now we're gonna head back and go up and check on that bear and see if he got out of that tree yet. I'm gonna jog back over to that big valley oak and look up there and see if he's in there. Looks like our friend is gone. That's good to know.
Now that the bear is on the ground, it could be anywhere.
I want to check real quick and see if there's any tracks on this gate right here that goes back underneath this undercrossing. Just make sure he got out of here. A disturbed spot right here. If he didn't walk through here, there'd be sign of him coming through this wet spot. He's gonna leave a disturbance in here. He did not come through here. Okay, check this out right here. The back part of the pad right here. That's red hot. Yeah, he is out of here. You just got had, my friend. All right, we're out of here. Well, I think he's headed out to greener pastures with some better pig hunting. You know, the good thing was that the ranch hands didn't just smoke him down when they saw him out here. You think the worst, you know, you've got a $10,000 or $15,000 worth of livestock sitting in a field or more, and you got a bear, a big one, running around in it. They showed quite a bit of restraint not shooting it. So it's a happy ending. The bear's out of the tree and in a safer place.
Jay, this is Jerry Carno, Fish and Game Warden. How you doing? Got a message about a bear that was under your deck.
Right.
So what exactly was the bear doing?
Okay, so he came right basically up to the garage door and then burrowed himself under some steps on my back deck. And he stayed there for about 4 hours.
Okay. Well, I'm in Grass Valley right now, and I'll stop by and check it out.
Sounds good. Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Bye.
Sounds like we got a bear that's causing problems. And you take a look at these homes, you know, it's in the foothills in the mountains. I mean, it's pretty wild country out there. Might be that house there, I'm not sure. What's that?
Looking for a bear.
You guys hear anything about it, or?
We heard about it when we were up here a couple days ago. We haven't seen anything today.
Yeah, we just kind of particularly looking at this one because it showed up at a couple places.
They said it was under their steps on the backside.
Was it this house that was under the steps?
Here comes the owner right now.
Hey, you Jay?
Yes, sir.
I'm Jerry Carno. Yeah. We'll just go, I mean, if you want to show me, I'll just look and then...
We got a picture for you, too.
Oh, good. Sure.
Yeah, so here's where he came. My boy was out here with his friend. They're 10 years old. They're just playing with a basketball. They're yelling, "Dad, Dad, come see the bear." I came out. They got behind me. The little dog, little Jack Russell, came out and was yapping all around him. He wasn't fazed. Didn't slow him down at all.
Really?
Took a turn this way and went around the corner of the house.
How big was he?
I'm figuring 200 pounds.
Yeah, they average about 250, 300.
Yeah, that's about what I was thinking.
And what time of day was it?
10:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And this is where he came and hung out.
Yeah, that's odd for them to do that. Huh. And then it stayed there for how long?
4 hours.
Yeah, that'd make me kind of nervous too.
Well, and I just kept coming out of the house, standing up here and looking down. I have picture of him there.
Oh, that's a pretty good sized bear.
Seems like it to me too.
Yeah.
You consider it a little brown bear or a grizzly? Or
No, there's no grizzlies. It's just a black bear. There are no grizzlies in California.
Okay. I did see some pretty major claws.
I'm just gonna go look around here a little bit more and see if I see anything.
Car now searches the area for any evidence of bear activity.
It just makes sense. It's just bears coming up looking for food, and the corridor that they go through, you got a major stream down here, Deer Creek, that runs all year round. There's actually trout in it, and this is wild country. Oh, there it is, right there. Right. You just see his back right there. Oh yeah, he's moving down now. He's just dove right down. Look how steep that is. Yeah. Well, that's cool. What are the chances that we actually see him here? At least he took off. Anything that ferments, a lot of fruits that ferment will attract bears.
Okay, fair warning.
Obviously, any meat products. Typically, they're opportunists. They eat grubs and berries. So they're not going to be a big predator that's going to attack you. Just don't get near them. I don't know a single fatality in California, but definitely some attacks where people went to the hospital. And usually it's where the person was in between where they're at and their escape route. So the issue could be resolved, the fact that the bear just went back down here. But if you see anything, hear anything, just give me a call. And then
I'll call you right away, no matter what hour of the day.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that. I've probably investigated hundreds of these over the years, talked to landowners and try to make them feel at ease. A lot of times the situation just resolves itself. The animal just, it was just passing through and leaves.
The Sierra Nevada mountains. Home to 40% of the state's bear population. And ground zero in the fight against bear poachers.
Good boy, where's that?
Wardens Chris Stutz and Kyle Kroll respond to an anonymous tip of a bear killed out of season and left to rot.
Some locals here in the valley that found this bear poached. We probably would have never heard about it, would have just been another dead bear. So they were able to report it to us, and now we're doing our crime scene investigation.
How old did they say this was?
It's a couple weeks old now. It's a juvenile. It was maybe 1 year old. 180 pounds, pretty small bear. Pretty mean claws, but man, it's just a little guy. Now this comes a dirty job. We're gonna have to try and look for a bullet.
Did you notice this spot back here, almost like it?
I think it was drugged by
around.
critters, yeah.
So if it rotted out completely back there, a bullet could have fallen out back there.
You got your metal detector with you?
Yeah, I do. I'll go grab it.
It smells pretty doggone bad. This thing is ripe. It's all rotten.
Trying to track all these drag marks. You can see where it's dragged through here. Never know if something might have fallen out on the way through.
Looks like there's something there.
Should be right down in there somewhere, I think.
Time for the dirty work. Oh yeah, a little maggot pocket.
Man, it got deep.
Look at that. Bingo.
Yeah, sure enough.
There it is. There's the slug. That's right in the vitals, right where we knew it was going to be. That's the killing shot.
Definitely say we could rule out natural causes.
Yep. No hunting seasons are open.
It's not like they were looking to get meat off it, and they just took it out here and let it rot. Pisses me off when I see that this was needlessly taken, poached, for no reason.
Stutz and Kroll continue to work the crime scene. But poaching isn't the only threat to bears in the area.
I've got a call from a gentleman in Portola area that his neighbor's feeding bears. She has cats and she's putting out way too much cat food for just the cats to eat. As soon as the lady starts pouring the cat food into these metal dishes, the bear makes a beeline for their house. We'll roll by and see if I can see where they're putting the food out, and then I'll have a little better idea of what they're up to. We're coming up Grizzly Road right now. See if there's any bears around this house. There's a number of reasons that it's a bad idea to feed wildlife. When people start feeding the bears, they become nuisance bears, and then eventually they become brazen and will start causing damage, and at that point, we have no choice, but the bear is going to be killed. That or the bear is going to lose its fear of humans and attack someone. In that case, the bear is going to die as well. So the old adage of a fed bear is a dead bear is certainly true.
Ulrich visits the witness who saw his neighbor feeding the bear.
Evening, how are you? I'm Steve, I'm with Fish and Game. Are you guys having some bears around?
Oh, sure are. He was on his deck today when he was on the deck. He goes there every night.
Sometimes you hear their like growling.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the people next door.
Ulrich is no stranger to this address.
Those people I've talked to about feeding deer before.
Hi. Do we have a bear up here?
There's two babies.
Okay. A couple of the neighbors called in saying there's bears on their porches and stuff, so. Do you know anyone that's putting any food out for them? No. No?
They don't even come.
Are they up your tree back here?
I don't think so.
All right, thank you very much.
Without any hard evidence, Warden Ulrich leaves the suspect.
Let's go.
For now.
I want to catch them actually feeding them. I've warned them before for feeding big game, so they know not to do it. I don't blame the neighbors one bit, because it's one thing to feed birds or squirrels, but when you start to feed bears and attracting bears, bad news.
Back in Plumas County, Warden Steve Ulrich isn't buying the denials of the accused bear feeder, so he pays them another visit, undercover.
We rolled up here yesterday to a report of people feeding bears. The neighbor says they're feeding twice a day with copious amounts of cat food. According to some of the neighbors, the bears just make a beeline right for that cat food. If we see them putting it out, it helps solidify the case. Looks like there's a small bear coming down now. That just shows that they're habituated, to come into that house at certain times of the day. They know there's going to be food out there. That's just bad news. By getting fed like this in this manner, they're pretty much just sealing the fate of these bears, and the fate is that they're going to be killed.
As the bear approaches, so do the suspects.
No idea.
He said he got a report of the neighbor, and he said somebody's feeding him. I go, not me.
You're feeding your cats.
Yeah, but I can't feed the bears. There's just surroundings up there.
Yeah.
I took it in because we can get in trouble for that. They're getting brave.
Well, now her intent is clear, and that proves that they're knowingly putting the food out for the bears. Wait for it to get a little darker here. Go contact them. It's a game that these people are playing right now, and not gonna let up.
After his suspects lied about feeding bears.
Do you know anyone that's putting any food out for them? No?
Warden Ulrich went undercover and caught them in the act.
You're feeding your cats.
Yeah, but I can't feed the bears.
I've warned these people before. About 4 years ago, they used to have tons of deer sitting in front of their house, and I told them to cease and desist. Issue them a citation for feeding big game, and it's a violation. By getting people to stop feeding the bears is to avoid the whole situation of eventually having to kill the bear. It'd be interesting to see what happens.
Given his history of run-ins with the homeowners, Warden Ulrich calls a local sheriff deputy for backup.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Can I talk to you for a minute? Sure. Why don't you come on out here and, this is Deputy Morano from the Sheriff's Office, and I'm Warden Ulrich with Fish and Game. Do you remember I talked to you a few years ago? I came by and talked to you guys, you and your wife, about feeding deer and stuff. You said you'd stop.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, have you stopped?
Yes.
Okay, are you putting out any food for animals tonight?
No.
Have
Not
you?
for the cats.
Where would that be located?
Right here in the front.
Can you show me?
Sure.
Here? You're saying that's just for cats only, it's not for bears?
Well, am I going to say it's just for bears? Am I trying to get myself in trouble? No, I feed the cats.
I just was looking for an honest answer.
Just an honest answer.
Cats only?
Yeah.
And do you ever see animals coming, bears and stuff?
They'll come all the time. Bears, deer, whatever, raccoons, skunks,
And where are your
coyotes.
Where are your cats now?
I got one's out here, he's hiding. I got most of them inside right now.
Here's what I believe. I believe that you're putting the food out for bears. I've gotten several complaints from neighbors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna issue a citation for feeding big game.
Do I have to get a citation?
Yeah, because I warned you guys already. You're creating a problem with the bears. They're becoming habituated to this cat food, and that's all they're gonna be looking for before long, and they're gonna be busting into everybody else's place looking for cat food. Then we're gonna end up shooting them. Because once someone suffers damage, they can ask for a permit to have it killed, and there's nothing I can do about it. We have to kill them. I'm gonna seize the cat food they have out now. Just because of the amount of it, I have to be able to show in court that it's excessive. That cat better be like 30 pounds.
Cat's name is Yogi.
This is the amount of cat food that was put out just tonight, and I think an equal amount was probably put out this morning, but there's only one of his cats outside the house right now, so that's a lot for one cat. It's obvious to me that they're feeding more than just cats. (2223) Clear last contact, citation issued for feeding big game to a person ran.
Copy.
I want people to know that there's a dedicated group of law enforcement officers out doing a job that may at first glance seem not very important, but when you really look and follow us around, you realize that all of this wildlife have no voice. If it wasn't for us, there would be no control.
In Tehama County, Warden Brian Boyd goes deep undercover to protect bears from a group of elusive poachers.
It's about 5 a.m. and there are, several people who are on my radar screen for commercializing bears. They shoot the bear, take the gallbladder out, cut the paws off, roll it down into a ditch, feed their dogs the liver and walk. And they start collecting them and selling them. Those are the guys that I want. If they even get an inkling that there's a game warden or somebody that's acting weird around them, they'll quit everything. Anything that was going to be done today illegally, they'll postpone it till tomorrow. That's kind of how they roll. It's a cat and mouse game, and I got to go to extreme measures to try to catch them. There's no getting around it. Today, I'm going to use probably a wig. I've got some different clothing I'm gonna wear. I'll use anything I can or do anything I can to keep them off guard. If they're dirty, we nab them and we're done. We're gonna check this camp up here on the right. Where was that? Yeah, I like it. That track looks familiar even though it's real hard to read. Oh, come on, baby. I hope this is what I think it is. If the chips are dry, we're in mine. This will be the telltale right here.
Boyd finds wood chips, which are used as dog bedding in the back of hunting trucks.
Yeah, those are fresh. This track going out right here is consistent with where this would have been. One guy went down, the other guy went up. Then there's another. See these tracks? Okay, look here. There's a man track there, and there's a pile of poop right there. This was made today, and then that's fresh, and that's fresh. I usually don't stick my finger in dog poop, but I'm just trying to feel heat off it. Yeah, it's still warm. Okay, we're on. Okay, we're on. Where's the radio? Okay, as long as he doesn't chatter about us, we're all right.
Afraid he's been spotted, Boyd plays the part of a hunter.
Just so we look like we're hunting quail. He didn't even hit the brakes, so he has no idea who we are. If he thought anything fishy, he'd be squawking about it.
Get out real bad. I couldn't hear what you said. Off your radio.
I don't like that kind of talk.
Is it better now?
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I said, hey, on mine, I'm going to go out over the top where I caught that one. I just left four corners, so I'll see you at the other side.
Man, I wish I knew what that was.
I'm not getting any of that stuff.
Or somebody's got dogs out.
Hearing barking dogs on the radio means the hunt has begun.
Has that rig passed you guys?
That's us.
No. You see another rig? Yeah, it's the same one. You gotta check out the blonde in the driver's seat.
Is he saying I'm a girl?
Today instead of tomorrow.
That's wrong. They haven't said anything, like any code phrases that I would recognize as being a problem yet, but let's just hope it stays that way. Hopefully he's thinking I'm some hot babe. I mean, I'm always paranoid. It's a black wig next time. Should've wore a black wig.
See a track? I don't know. I'm gonna get off and see. They hit it hard though.
Dog's winded it. The other guy's talking about the bear coming up the road, and I heard his dog barking.
Is that our fan club? Nah, it's probably our fan club. I see a fresh burnout come out of one of these side roads. Hey, Kenny, I think they're probably closer over here now. I drove around to get a better listen. They were out over a point from me. They're not that far off in here. So they are on that side then, Steve? Yeah, they're up on this side a little bit. Okay, we're coming around to you.
Come on. Here's the deal. They're caught. They got this bear treed. We're in old growth timber. There's bears treed. I know the guys, one of the guys we're hunting for is in the brush right now. He's with us. We gotta be cool. We gotta move quiet and leave no man tracks. If they cut our man tracks going in, they're gonna get squirreled up. So we're gonna flank them, get the wind in our face so the bear doesn't smell us. And we're gonna come in from up on top real quiet, laying low and moving, so keep your eyes peeled for anything. We're 500 yards away. God's blessed us. We're in close. I heard a man's voice. When the dogs shut up, it's shoot time. If we get seen here, everything's done. It's no good. No twig snapping, no man tracks, as best we can do. See his face? Got a white head? Okay, watch him. Is he gonna shoot? Not yet. They're trying to leash the dogs back. And the man shooting is gonna be out of our view, and there's no way for us to fix that without being seen. We're gonna try to get down where we can see the bear and maybe see up and see the shooter, but if we blow it now, everything's for waste. Stay here. They're getting ready to shoot, I think. I don't know. Just get down and stay still. I'll forward you in just a second.
Much to Boyd's surprise, the hunters retreat without taking the shot.
That's the real deal. Either they made us or they're reformed. I hope it's the latter. You heard him say something to the effect of our fan club. You saw a burnout mark. Could be running scared right now, or, hopefully they're straight, they're running straight, and I hope they are. They let the bear go, whether they got spooked off or whether they, did the right thing. Either way, I'm happy. No resource laws were broken. I'm not gonna go in there and bounce them right after I see them let a bear walk. I don't know if they made me or there's always that possibility, but it is what it is. This is not the only group of folks out there in the woods. There's other guys that I'm watching